Hi guys, this is like the third time I'm trying to film this because it's insanely difficult to describe eyeliner. I am comparing today these two. It's their Real Push-Up Liner from Benefit, which is their newest offering. I actually got this at the launch, so I didn't pay for this, but I did go out and buy this Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner in Black Shock, because when I Instagrammed a picture of this one and said it was revolutionary and it's a brand new concept, a few people contacted me and said, well, Maybelline actually had this idea first and they launched this product a couple of months ago. I haven't actually seen any advertising for the Black Shock one from Maybelline, and I don't know if it's because Benefit has some kind of monopoly on it, I don't know. But I would expect that once the Benefit one has launched in its entirety, you'll start seeing advertising for the Maybelline one kind of competing. But when I finally picked up the Maybelline one, when I got my hands on it because it was sold out everywhere, I just assumed that they were going to be identical products, because basically the product in itself looks identical. They're both in black tubes, they both have kind of screw off lids, they both have twisty things on the end to get the product out of the tip, and the rubber nibs that's supposed to be revolutionary and this brand new concept for Benefit are identical. So I thought they were going to be the same, and they're not. The formulas inside I didn't think were going to be all that important. I thought it was more about this revolutionary delivery system for eyeliner. They say it's going to be the only way that some people can do eyeliner. They've looked at all these different eye shapes across the world, and this is the applicator that works for every single eye shape. It's going to get the closest to your lash line, and I kind of feel like maybe there are certain eye shapes or just certain people that are going to really benefit from this, because they find it really difficult to work with regular traditional eyeliners. But I'm not one of those people. I like a regular eyeliner, a liquid liner in a brush, flexible, very liquid. That's what I like. I don't like felt tips. I find that they drag on my eye and create a jagged line. I just cannot get them to work for me. Gel liner in a pot, not so bad. I actually find that just as easy as liquid liner, but obviously there's more involved and you have to wash the brush and all that stuff, so I don't generally use that. I will use a liquid liner with a nice flexible nib any day of the week, and I don't find it difficult to use. I might not be the target audience for this particular product because they've made it for people that can't do eyeliner, but the problem that I find is because I don't like the felt tip nib, these rubber nibs still drag on your eye, and so I kind of wish that they were somehow a flexible brush tip. I don't know how that would ever work, but I wish that they were, because it is the applicator that I struggle with. The formula from Benefit is fantastic. You can smudge it, you put the very tiniest amount on. It is a gel, just the same as it would be in a pot. That's exactly what it feels like. The texture of it is very creamy. And you can kind of blend it out. So you put a little bit on and you can work with that and drag it along or kind of paint it along your eye line, whereas the Maybelline one, unfortunately, is much more difficult to work with because it is more liquid and it does dry quite quickly, so you don't have any time to work with it. You put it on your eye and you have to keep applying a little bit more as you go along. You can't really put a little bit on and then move that along your eye line. You have to keep applying more, and that doesn't really work if it's supposed to be a gel, because the point of a gel is that you can manipulate it, and you can't really manipulate the one from Maybelline. So because of that, I would say the Benefit one is better. The difference in price is huge, so I would just say go to a counter and try it out, because they are both absolutely identical in application. It is just formula. So if you are interested in a gel eyeliner, honestly, I would go somewhere else and get a regular pot and a brush. But if you're interested in a gel eyeliner because you absolutely love gel eyeliner, you use it every single day, and you think you're going to be able to use this particular applicator, then maybe this would be good for travel, because a little pot and a brush is not ideal. That's really the only real reason for me to purchase this, is for travel. If you don't like washing the brush every day, maybe that's another reason as well. But if you're not that big on gel eyeliner, if you're already happy with your liquid liner or your felt tip or whatever you're using, for me this is not foolproof. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It does create a really nice flick. The thing that I struggle with the most from kind of a cat eye is the flick, and this particular applicator has made that a lot easier. But the actual getting it across your eye, I find really difficult. So both of these products aren't that great for me. I don't love them. But bear in mind that it's going to depend on what you actually prefer for eyeliner for yourself. This one is more like a liquid liner, this is more like a gel, but the actual packaging and the applicator is identical. I hope you didn't mind my really awful overlays of me applying this eyeliner. It is the most difficult thing to film because normally you're very, very close to a mirror and you're really concentrating on that, whereas trying to do it kind of half in a mirror and half in a viewfinder and making sure your eye is in the right place, complete nightmare. But like I say, I don't normally struggle with eyeliner, and I found both of these difficult to work with. So just a little mini review on comparison. Unfortunately, neither of them really came on top, but if I had to choose, I probably would say the Benefit one is better, but I wouldn't actually choose to use either of these over regular liquid liner or gel and a brush.